Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crusoe Survival. This is Antikas. So this is my automated wheat farm in my cave base that I've been working on. I like the way it came out. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, grasshoppers and butterflies are causing complete chaos. Look at all the dead spots. 'Cause these damn insects are just destroying everything. Anyway, despite that, I still have a ton of wheat. It's been really producing quite a bit, so it's really good, despite the losses that I've been dealing with. I did a little bit of work on the cave. Not a lot. I mean, I've got a path in. I did some naturalizing of the cave area around this space, trying to make it look, natural. But today, I figure with the abundance of abundance of wheat that I've been accumulating, I think it's time to build another one of the challenges, which is building a bakery. So I'm gonna go above ground and find a space for that, and then put that together. Now, in the comments, Sicken kind of, if you watch any of my other series, that Sicken and I play together on a regular basis, and he told me, I think you should play this particular map single player without me. So I did. I started it without him, which is a lot easier for me. Oops. And then, he's been complaining and whining since. So he asked me if I could build a building in his name. So I think what we need to do, I moved the sign, and I was thinking this space here would work well for Sicken's Bakery. Sicken's Buns is actually what I want to call it. So that's my plan. I'm going to build a bakery right here. Later on, I want to add a windmill or a water mill. Probably a windmill, because I don't think that salt water really works well with water mill type system, just because of the salt and the tide from the ocean. We'll have to put that somewhere else, though. I don't know. The idea would be to grind the wheat down to a powder. Which is not necessary for Minecraft purposes, but in my mind, it's necessary. So, but anyway, here I think we're going to put a bakery in, and this is going to be interesting because I really don't have a plan, aside from the fact that I'd like to build it in this kind of survival style. I know what? Don't ask. Instead of that, which I hate. But it's got to be fireproof. Jesus, bugs. Piss off. So let me get my crap together. Mind you, I have an inventory full of stone and wood. But let me get my crap together. And when I'm ready to start building, we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. And we have a little friend that's joining us. I've talked to you before about this. I'm doing this solo Let's Play, and you can't be involved. I'm sorry. And now you're in the way, so. Okay. So, I want to use the same kind of style, which is really simple. This is just a split level building. But the thing is that, a bakery is going to have a lot of fire. So we don't want to burn down our house. And I moved the sign, so that clears out the space for us. But, yeah. So I'm thinking, and I want to keep the palm trees, just because they look so amazing. So, here's what I'm thinking. We're going to do the same kind of square building design. I'm just going to mark some marker points here. And we can play with this if we feel it's necessary. The thing is that the bakery is going to require a series of stoves. And that is going to determine the overall size of the build, and that, nothing else. I mean, really. And I think this is too small a space. personally. But the stoves do not need to be inside the main building, which is more of a shelter and kind of a, kind of a space just for people. So I'm thinking what we can do is potentially build this externally, kind of like this, with a chimney. It's got to have a chimney just to vent all that steam and smoke. So that's not terrible, but it's not great. I think I'd prefer to have space on either side of the stove. I think that'll work better. So this is gonna work okay. Sicken's Buns. It's a pretty big building actually. Sicken, you have a big building for your buns. All right, so let me get some stuff together for this. Let me put in some pillars and kind of figure out a shape that I want to work with, and then once I get that done, I'll be right back. So that's going to result in a post needing to be right here, which is fine. Yeah, that works. Okay, pop these out, which is fine actually, because I'm finding the fencing is just ridiculous to make. It's taking so much wood. There we go. Okay. Now this part here kind of looks dumb, so I think now, is this going to make it the exact same shape? No, it's not. Okay, good. But I think we need to move this post out just one block, which means I'm going to have a two block width fence here, but I think it's gonna look better that way. I don't know. Instead of kind of like symmetry's good, but at the same time, if it's too symmetrical, it just kind of looks weird. Like that looks better. This is the main working space. I want to have a counter in here, where if I had a baker, he could put his bread out to cool, or possibly on display to sell, or something like that. So we got to put in that, and then on top of that, we're going to have some fencing, which is going to be more oak. And I'm going to run out, and I knew this was going to happen. It's surprising. It's funny. As soon as I went mining, I had an abundance of cobblestone. How did I do that over there? Oh, it's just one fence extended. So cobblestone is like if I looked at what building blocks I have to work with, cobblestone is abundant. I have tons of it. Yet I kind of don't want to use it because it doesn't make sense. Like why would on an island when you're shipwrecked, why would you use cobblestone? You wouldn't. So I've been avoiding trying to use it for most of the builds, but I have so much. Yet at this, when I look at how much wood I have, it's brutal. Like wood, I have to do a ton of work to get. This is off. I need to fix this. Crap. I need to go down a block. That's gonna make that 2 blocks tall. That's no good. Oop. my enchanted axe is better than I thought. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. Let's leave it as is. Let's do that. Let's try a little bit of a different kind of height on this, and let's see how that comes out. Okay. So let me finish up kind of the basic structure, and when it's done, we'll come back. We'll see what we can do for putting in the bakery part, the stoves and whatnot. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I got the basic building done, and it looks pretty good. I mean, it's very similar, right? It's gonna need some greenery and whatnot, but it is, and I have to put in more fencing and whatnot. But now I'm at the point where I need to do the bakery part, the chimney, the big stove, and I think I'm going to want to get some netherrack to have a little fire in here, and I might even want to bring this down half a block. But the thing is that, you know, there's really two things here. I need to build this in a way that it won't burn down the actual building, which is huge, because I've done that so many times in Minecraft. And I need to make it look like, you know, a functional bakery with the chimney and whatnot. So I think we're just going to have maybe 2 stoves, maybe 4. That's based on height. And I'd like to use some of this brick, which is possible. You know, you just cook stone. But we really can't have this thing contacting the wood. So this would be where the actual fire's burning. I think I'd have probably the stoves here. Let's get my pickaxe out. We could say these blocks of wood represent the stoves, just for now. No, that's too that's kind of too low. Probably the next set of blocks up. Oop. So these blocks of these blocks of wood here kind of represent where the stoves are gonna go. Yeah, that'll work. Fire down here. Now I can actually put, you know, I can use steps or whatever to kind of make the whole structure look a little bit smoother. Now here too, I think I'd want to use steps. Yeah, here too I'd put upside down steps. That's sticking out kind of weird. Probably this too is kind of weird on the back. Really though, if I mess this up, you know, my bakery's gonna burn down. Sicken's Buns will be no more. So let's go up. Oop, nope, let's not go up. Stupid palm tree. And let's put in the rest of the brick. There we go. You know what? Actually, I think I'm going to use cobblestone here. Just to give it a little wall definition. You know, if I was building a chimney on an island like this, I probably would only use the brick where I have to. It's difficult, you know, the idea would be it's difficult to make. That's not bad. And then I think I'll use steps at the top, and then I'll cap it. So we want to protect that wood as much as possible. And like just here, it'd be cobblestone. I might put a step there as well. And ditto on this side. We don't want the leaf block catching on fire. So that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna look okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Well, I mean, we gotta take this out, but... So let me, let's go make some steps. And put those in and kind of smooth out the look. I really don't think that in a bakery wall like this you would have a window. But I don't know, this is weird. This space here is kind of weird. We're gonna have to figure that out. Do I have any? I do have some torches on me. Good. Looks weird. Looks weird on the inside. It's too flat. So I messed around a little bit with the chimney and the stove system and whatnot, and I think I came out with the design that I like. Now it's kind of like I've got the floor to do, and I'd like to see if I can integrate some of this fencing, cobblestone fencing, and somewhere in my inventory, there we are. Got some gravel. To break the flooring up a little bit. But most importantly, we gotta get this netherrack in. Get the fire going so we can bake some bread. And I see a flaw already here. Cannot have that. So that's gotta be replaced. And that. And I brought my flint and steel. I brought some quartz to see if I could try to add that somehow. But I'm not feeling good about it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. From the outside, I don't know how it looks. Probably derpy. Not too bad. I mean, this really blocks the view of the pirate or the ship, but it's not. It's not an. You know, it doesn't really ruin the game, so to speak. The map. I'm out of fences, which is kind of crappy. This is good. This is good. Okay, so what we need now, I've still got a few, no I don't. I don't have any half slabs at all. What I'd like is a counter to, you know, to put the bread out on, and I'd like a shelving system, probably here, I guess, where you could cool the bread down, if you know, or make it rise, so to speak. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that though. Could use half slabs, I guess. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's not bad. 2 shelves, one there, one there. It's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and then here I'm gonna have a counter. Probably just kind of free form. Well, maybe not. Maybe I don't need a counter. You know, just kind of be like, people are. But this isn't really a shop; it's a bakery. So maybe we don't need that. But I have this. I'd like to keep the crafting table in here so that I can actually use this as a bakery. Which is why I was thinking of having a counter of some sort. Well, let's just see what we can do with this. If I had, I just experimenting with upside down steps here, like that. That's not bad. It doesn't have to be all the way either. We can put gravel or cobblestone depending on how we want it to look. That's not bad. Oh, can I connect these somehow? That'd look cool, actually, as a shelving system, like kind of like this. Oh, I'm into oak. We don't want that. We don't want oak. No, no, looks terrible. Actually, this is where, you know, I don't know if fences will connect to these. That's it doesn't connect. But how does that look? Let's try this. Maybe I should use oak. I've got so much of it. Let's try it. Let's try oak. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is where the bread rises, so to speak. Does that look okay? It's not terrible, but I think this has got to go all the way up. Actually. Oh, I've got the mossy stuff. Didn't even realize that. That looks pretty cool, actually. Kind of like pillars, right? Let's pop that fence out, maybe. Put in an actual fence post up there. But I think if I was gonna have the mossy stuff, well, you know what? It might make sense actually. Have the mossy stuff at the top. You know, as the rainwater's coming down off the roof, it's kind of making the stone kind of grow its own stuff. Especially with all the yeasts and whatnot that's used in the bread. There we go. That looks not bad. That's not bad at all. I kind of want to do this, but I think it's going to look too congested in here if I do this. If I do that, then I feel this top stone fence is out of place. And that I need to put in an oak plank which I have. We'll have to look at that from the... Oh, no. Sorry. I messed up on this side. I have to look at this from the outside. Oh, crap. No! Oh, crap. Tell me I gotta put that away. Oh, man, that was close. Whew. Okay, yeah. Never use that again. Ever. Never. Oh, my God. I almost burned down my whole freaking bakery. Oh. This is it. This is me. This is me with my stupid inventory management issues. Man, just gave myself a heart attack. How's that look? Yeah, it's good because it's right against that pillar. And then I recouped one fence that I can reuse here. Okay, that's good. This is coming along. You Sicken, you got very nice buns. You're gonna have very nice buns. Promise. All right, and then here no, gotta use jungle wood. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Jungle wood for the counter. Boop. Oh. Don't like that. How am I gonna do this? No, that won't work. Sorry, I'm thinking. Do I have any more? Yeah, I do. Jungle slab, maybe? Yeah, it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks weird. I was thinking, you know, if I could place a step, the fence won't connect to it, but how do I do it? Like, you know, I don't want that. I've got to get it so that it's upside down. It might look weird from the side. I guess I'll have to pop this out. Just do that, and then above, like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's not bad. It's more like a counter, at least. Okay. Alright, so let's get some gravel in the floor. That should be good there, like that. And I might pop in some cobble as well. The idea is, you know, where you... Whoop, not that. What? Where you walk, it's gonna pack down. There we go. That looks good. Wish I had some mossy. Well, I probably do, actually. But for now, this will do. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There. That's nice. It's a very nice bakery. Some shelving. No, that looks derpy. Is there anything I can do to improve this? At first it looked okay, but then it's like as I look at it again, I'm really not sure about it anymore. That's too high. Shelving. If you have suggestions, post in the comments. Give me some ideas. I like this, but it doesn't connect. I mean, I could use fence posts. Will they connect? I'm not sure that they will. Fence posts? No, they don't connect either. So, I'm open to ideas, suggestions. Maybe this just needs to be 3 blocks wide. Maybe it'll look better if we try that. Let's try that. Yeah, maybe. And then, you know what else we need in here? We need a chest. So let's put in a double chest. What kind of wood do we have the most of? Looks like oak. So we'll put in a double oak chest that can hold our wheat and our seeds. Yeah, that's fine. That sand there is fine. Now this I need to break it up and make it a little bit more irregular. do that. I don't know about that. And then put in some cobble. And I should probably put wood there as well. I've really got to get some mossy up here. I think mossy would really make it look nice. I was using jungle for this, so I will keep using jungle. So I hope you guys were in the mood for a build episode. This is kind of how I do it. Oop, not like that. Generally, I place the blocks in the right place. But I just kind of mess around until I get something that I like. And I hope it doesn't burn down. And if it doesn't burn down and I like it, then I keep it. Same with here. I should probably kind of just build it out a little bit. And it's okay to have a little bit of sand mixed in here too. I mean, it doesn't have to be solid gravel or cobble or whatever. Yeah, like that. So let's just put... Here I think it would be mostly gravel. It's what I tend to do outside of my houses. You know? That looks pretty good. Maybe one more right here. Gravel. Down. I like this building. I really have to actually put the fencing back here. But I really have to get some mossy cobble. I think that'd be a nice touch. Especially since we're so close to the water over here. Now, last thing, we're not done, and this is taking a long time, I know. I'm like thinking this episode's gonna be like 5,000 minutes long, but last thing we need to do is put a top on the chimney. And I could use the quartz. It's sort of a gray looking block anyway. That's not terrible. Why not? Let's go with that. And if it pisses me off, I can change it. You know, but I need 2 more at the back. Ooh, I like that. It's got a glow in it. You know what I'd like to do? I know this is cheating, but just have a little light popping up through the top. And maybe a little bit of, yeah, smoke. Now, I have more quartz somewhere. I got a ton of it. It's a great way of getting XP. So I'll probably add 2 at the back later. Yeah, I wish I'd put that on the side, actually. More on the side. But then I'd really have to change everything. Alright guys, we're back, and that's a wrap for today. We built Sicken's Buns. Satisfaction guaranteed. I'm sure he would tell you that about his baking. And I brought all my wheat up, and what's funny about that is that I'm not going to use it all, but you know, I actually don't need a stove to make bread, which because Minecraft. But you know, we could probably do the pumpkin pies and stuff up here because there's actually a challenge that requires pumpkin pie and whatnot. I wish there was a way of putting bread on these shelves, but there is not. So this actually came out really good. I put in the leaf, some foliage and whatnot. I ran out of leaves and a little bit of vines, and I'm really happy with the way that it came out. I made a modification to the chimney over there. It looks pretty good. I mean, the beach is pretty busy now, but I like it. I like it a lot. We still have our trees, and we have a customer around here somewhere. I can hear him, but I think he's shy. Oh, hello. How are you? Are you here for Sicken's Buns? That's a very nice fellow that you have. I guess he didn't want to share. So so that was actually one of the challenges. Build a bakery on the coast. Let's find that. Build a bakery on the coast, number 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Build a bakery on the coast. We're getting there. We're getting there, everybody. What are we going to do when we hit 21 challenges? 13. Build a bakery on the coast. So that's that. Filling up. It's not really filling up. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for today. So thanks for watching. Give a like if you like the series. Post in the comments if you have any ideas on a build or something that I can improve, or if you like the series. And we'll see you again next time. Bye, everybody.